Look at me for a second. Not at the screen, at yourself. How many times have you tried to be enough for someone? Texted first, cared more, explained yourself again and again only to feel invisible? How many times have you loved deeply, but still felt replaceable? You start questioning yourself, your worth, your voice, your value. And the most painful part? You don't feel unloved because you don't have love. To give, you feel unloved because no one taught you how emotional attraction really works. Tonight, I'm not here to teach you tricks. I'm here to reveal truths. Because real love isn't forced. It's triggered deep inside the human mind. And once you understand these psychological signs, you'll never chase love the same way again. You've been there. Your phone lights up and your heart jumps, then sinks. It's not her. You replay conversations in your head. Did I say too much? Did I not say enough? Why did she change? You try harder. You show up more. You give more of yourself. But somehow, the more you give, the more distant she becomes. And one night, lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, you whisper to yourself, "Why am I never chosen?" That question doesn't come from weakness. It comes from wanting connection. But here's the truth no one told you. Attraction isn't created by effort. It's created by emotion. And emotion follows psychology. Which brings me to something important. That's why today, I'm not going to tell you how to impress a woman. I'm going to show you 3 psychological signs that don't manipulate, don't beg, don't perform, but naturally make a woman feel drawn to you. Not because you tried, but because you became something unforgettable. Let's begin. Let me paint a picture. You meet someone new. You listen, really listen. You don't interrupt. You don't rush. You don't try to impress. You're present. And for the first time in a long time, she feels safe to be herself. Psychologically, this is called emotional safety. Most people chase attraction with intensity, constant texts, constant validation, constant reassurance. But the human nervous system doesn't fall in love under pressure. It opens under safety. When you're calm, when you don't need her reaction to feel whole, when you allow silence without panic, your subconscious relaxes. And when the nervous system relaxes, attachment begins. She talks about something vulnerable, maybe a fear, a past hurt. You don't fix it. You don't judge it. You simply hold space. That moment stays with her. Because in a world full of noise, you felt like peace. Stop trying to be impressive. Be grounded. Your calm presence tells her, "I'm not here to take from you. I'm here to stand with you." And that alone triggers attraction. But this is just the beginning. Here's a hard truth. Nothing kills attraction faster than emotional dependence. When your happiness depends on her replies. When your mood depends on her attention. When your identity depends on her validation. You unknowingly place pressure on her. Psychologically, this activates avoidance response. The mind pulls away from what feels heavy. Now listen carefully. A woman feels instant attraction when she senses that you enjoy her presence, but you don't need her to complete you. That's called secure independence. You don't cancel your plans just because she texts. You don't disappear, but you don't orbit either. You have goals, dreams, passions. And she senses something powerful. You choose her, you don't cling to her. That choice creates desire, because attraction grows in space, not suffocation. Human beings value what feels earned, not what feels guaranteed. Build a life that excites you, not to impress her but to respect yourself. When she feels she's walking beside you, not carrying you, love begins to grow naturally. And now, the most powerful sign of all. This is where everything changes. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stayed where you weren't valued just because you were afraid to lose someone? That fear silently erodes attraction. Because psychology doesn't respond to words, it responds to boundaries. She cancels last minute without explanation. She disrespects your time. She plays hot and cold. And instead of chasing, you pause. You don't argue. You don't beg. You don't explode. You simply step back. That moment creates something powerful. Contrast. She realizes, wait, I can't take him for granted. This triggers loss awareness, of the strongest emotional responses in the human brain. People don't fall in love with those who tolerate disrespect. They fall in love with those who honor themselves. Know your standards. Live by them. Because the moment you choose your dignity over validation, you become magnetic. Now listen to me. You were never unlovable. You were never too much. You were just giving love in a way that hurt you. Attraction isn't about becoming colder, it's about becoming stronger inside. You don't need to chase love. You need to align with it. Your calm, your purpose, your self-respect. That's the combination that transforms pain into power. Remember this. Love doesn't respond to anxiety. It responds to confidence rooted in self-worth. And you already have that within you. Let's bring it all together. Emotional safety. You make her feel calm, heard, and unpressured. Secure independence. You have a full life that doesn't revolve around her. Self-respect. You walk away from disrespect without fear. These are not tricks. They are reflections of inner strength. Here's the truth that will change how you love forever. The moment you stop asking, will she choose me? And start living like, I choose myself first. That's when love finds you. Not because you chased it, but because you finally became someone worth staying for. If this message spoke to your heart, if it gave you clarity, strength, or healing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create more content that heals, empowers, and transforms. Thank you for listening. And remember, you were always enough. Think about the last time you felt invisible to someone you cared about. The way your words seemed to vanish in the air, the way your presence was taken for granted, the subtle way they never fully appreciated you. It leaves a sting, doesn't it? That sting is not because you are unworthy, but because the world rarely teaches us the power of authentic presence, calm confidence, and self-respect. Here's the truth. Attraction is never about chasing, begging, or overextending yourself. It's about being someone who feels complete even when alone. Someone whose energy is magnetic, not needy. When you cultivate your passions, pursue your goals, and hold strong boundaries, you silently communicate something powerful. You are not disposable. And when a woman senses this, it triggers something deep inside her minden instinctive admiration. A desire that doesn't come from control, but from respect. She doesn't fall for the words you say or the effort you pour out. She falls for the man who stands firm, who knows his worth, and who radiates calm certainty. Remember, love is never earned through desperation. It is drawn to confidence, purpose, and emotional strength. When you embody that, the right kind of love arrives effortlessly. Here's the truth that will change how you love forever. The moment you stop asking, will she choose me? And start living like, I choose myself first. That's when love finds you, not because you chased it, but because you finally became someone worth staying for. If this message spoke to your heart, if it gave you clarity, strength, or healing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create more content that heals, empowers, and transforms. Thank you for listening. And remember, you were always enough.